This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtuo Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtuo Pop is made to meet every morning coffee craving. From espresso to coffee, hot or iced, at the click of a button. And celebrate the season with Nespresso's limited edition coffee flavors. Sweet almond and hibiscus, cinnamon and candied tamarind, and festive double espresso. Magic in the making. Shop the holiday gift collection exclusively at Nespresso.com.
Sunday morning. With us today is Norman Seabrook, and a union leader for over 20 years. And, Norman, happy Thanksgiving weekend. And we talked on Friday with Congressman Pete Sessions from Texas, who was explaining health care and Obamacare. And Dr. Michalos was on that call with us, too. And give us your opinion from the union point of view or from Americans' point of view on where the heck are we with this healthcare stuff?
Well, good morning, Sunday morning to you, John, and to you and the listeners. And I think that it's important that people put this whole healthcare thing in perspective. The healthcare system that was designed was actually designed to be able to help those that were less fortunate and didn't have healthcare. Union leaders, municipal workers in different organizations have health care. When they join the agencies, they get dental, optical, prescription, they get GHI, they get Emblem, they get all these different health cares, and they pay X amount of dollars per check every time they get paid. Of course, they pay into their health care. And they are allowed to have their wife, significant other, dependents, all on their health care program until they reach a certain age or until the person retires. This child that goes to school, let's say, is 25 years old, they're still in college, they're still eligible to receive this health care benefit. What I'm suggesting is to offset the cost for individuals that don't have health care, that they be allowed to join and continue the payments that are necessary in the healthcare industry for the municipal worker all the way through. So, okay, let's say the kid falls off at the age of 26, 25. Now they have to get their own health care. Why not have that same contribution that's made be in addition to the contributions that's already made? That way, their healthcare system is under control as opposed to going out here and trying to purchase something else. You know, we've heard all the stories about individuals that have different companies and different insurances that pay $10, $15, $20, $30,000 a month for health care coverage for their family of 4 or family of 5, but yet they never use this health care. They're paying all of these money. They're paying $300,000 a year, $200,000 a year, and never use the product. At the end of the day, the young people don't use the product as much, and I think that it's important to give them another avenue. In giving them another avenue, you have to partner with the municipalities of the city or the state of New York and say, okay, allow this person to continue to pay the same amount of money in addition to what the member is paying and allow them to stay on this health care until a certain amount of age, 40, 50, whatever the number is. But that eliminates the thousands of dollars that the Obamacare is trying to strangle people with.
Now, I mean, one of the things we got along with on Pete Sessions, his proposal in Congress was if Obamacare is good for you, keep it. If you're not a prisoner of Obamacare, and if there's another health care program that's good for you, you're allowed to take it instead of just being a prisoner of Obamacare. And so what is your proposal then, to keep it as simple as we can for the average American?
To keep it as simple as we can, allow an individual that already has health care, that's already covered, whether it be the United Workers, the United Auto Workers, the Teamsters, whatever it is that has their dependents, each person has a certain amount of dependence on their coverage when they become a member of one of these organizations. Allow that person to have their dependent join in with them and stop cutting them off. And then that way, that is another option as opposed to them taking Obamacare or any other program that's out there that's costing them too much money, because the healthcare system is out of control, where we continue to spend money for something that is unnecessary at this time. It's like spending money every single month for something that you don't use, and then when you finally use this product, you're hit with all of these deductibles and everything else. So what happened to the other money that was already put into this fund? What happened to the money that we spent, all of this money over a course of a year, 2 years, 3 years with health insurance, but you didn't get anything for it, but now you have to go to the doctor and he wants to hit you with a $5,000 bill at the end of the day, but you already spent
$5,000 deductible, and Dr. Mihalos was complaining that he had a hard time collecting deductibles.
Absolutely, 100%. And I think that in order for it to get, look, let me back up for a second. The President of the United States has the right idea with saying we got to do something about this. If we don't do anything about this, then we just continue to kick the can down the road, hoping that it turns into a ball. It's not going to happen. We have to do something about it. So I think the congressman from Texas was spot on when he talked about being able to have options. We need options here as opposed to it being shoved down our throats. We need to be able to say to my family, okay, let's say for purposes of this discussion, I spend $100 a month for all the health care that I get, prescription drugs, dental, optical, all of these different things, $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year. Why is it that when the person reaches a certain age, it's now $10,000 a year or $5,000 a year or $6,000 a year? Why not just keep it the same way and allow these other individuals and these other unions and all of these other organizations to have people opt into their program? Their program is obviously getting better benefits and better results than the Obamacare that's out there. There are people out there right now, John, that are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for a product that they're not even using, and that money's just going to waste. So we have to be better stewards of what we're doing with our finances.
Understood. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Tomorrow is December 1. How is Christmas going to be like in New York?
Well, I think Christmas is going to be very interesting in New York, but I do have to say this that I think is very important. For what you do for the PAL, let's hope that those individuals have a wonderful Christmas and a bright Christmas. And let's not try to masquerade like everything is peaches and cream in the city. This is the greatest city in the world. There's no question about that. But at the end of the day, we have to make sure that the people that are coming behind us get the opportunity to enjoy the city just as much as we've enjoyed the city thus far in our lives.
Understood. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Have a great rest of the weekend, and God bless you and God bless America.
God bless you as well. Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you.